I've seen this time and time again with people, including me, and it's it's just a little treat mentality that we all see that meme, right? It's just a little treat, right? It's just a little treat. And the thing is, it applies to so many things in life. So it applies to, eating junk food. It applies to masturbation. It applies to video games, to social media usage, right? Oh, I'll just use Instagram for 15 minutes, and after that I'll do my homework. I'll just, I want to go to the gym, but first, I'll just play a game with the boys, right? Just I'll hop on League for a minute, just a game or two, right? I don't know. It's very common. Just I'll just check my Instagram before I go to the gym. I'll just check my Instagram before I go to sleep. Or you wake up and the first thing you do is check your Insta. Oh, it's just 15 minutes. Just check a couple messages. And then 15 minutes turn into an hour. And then you're late to work, you know? And then, that league game turns into 5, turns into 10, you're on a winning streak, you're ranking, and you don't go to the gym, even though you said you wanted to. You feel like, maybe today I don't want to eat, grilled chicken again. I don't want to eat like Greek yogurt with fruits and veg. No, you know what? Today I want to eat some cheesecake, and I'm gonna go to McDonald's, and I'm a good boy that goes to McDonald's sometimes when he has been a good boy and earns a fucking meal, a little happy meal, right? Is that you? is is that really the person you want to be? Do you want to be the guy that oh yeah, just a little treat, and it's a little treat tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and yesterday, and 5 months ago, and in 2 years, just a little treat, right? Is that you? Do you want to have a little treat every fucking day? Be fucking fat, be fucking lazy. This goes without fucking saying, right? But I'm not advocating for not eating, right? You have to eat good amounts of meal, big meals, but you have to eat lean meats, yogurt. You have to eat veggies, and the availability and the craving for these little treats is not an accident. It's engineered. It's on purpose. It's totally purposeful. This gigantic, snack companies like Mars and I don't know, fucking whatever chocolate company and McDonald's and even Burger King and all this, Papa John's, everything, and Facebook and X or Twitter and like TikTok, everything. All these companies, Xbox, PlayStation, it's in their best interest that you're hooked on little treats. What even is a little treat? It's just a little shot of dopamine, just instant. I'm feeling. I'm about to make a complete thought. I'm about to use my. No, I don't want to use my mind. I want to numb it. I just go on some website and rub one out. Just hop on video games with my friends. Right? It's made so that you are inclined, constantly to get another hit of dopamine, because you're not doing anything productive really. You feel like you're doing something productive. Your mind is being tricked into that, right? So, for example, in the old, primal days, if you will, you had to hunt for food. You came across a fucking fruit, like apple tree in the fucking deserts, or the steppes of Mongolia, or like some date tree in the Arabia or whatever you're from, right? I'm from Mexico. Here, people, if they wanted to eat fruit, they had to go to the fucking cactus, and then they grab the prickly pears. It wasn't easy on the fucking desert, right? You had to hunt, you had to gather, you had to actually use your fucking body. A lot of energy just to get a taste of sugar. Or if you wanted to reproduce, you had to be physically fit. You know, you had to be a desirable mate. You had to compete with other mates. You had to, fight a lot of times. Uh, just, another tribe came. They wanted to take your women. You had to fucking kill them. They, like old, like caveman people, they fought to the death for resources. Socializing was important as well, maintaining a cohesive circle. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I protect you. You protect me. I provide for everyone. We're a tribe. We're a circle. That is being replaced by fast food, by pornography, by social media. All these important things that we're hardwired to get at unsurmountable odds are just as easy, as to click a button. Just order some food on Uber Eats. Go on Pornhub or on Instagram or Twitter and jack off. Right? It's insane. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, we should just go back to tribalism and kill people for an apple tree or for, taking the wife. No, of course it's good that we're in a civilized state now. But that civilization has led to a different challenge, and the challenge is to overcome not the difficulties to get the things that we need, but to actually use that same strength to not get what we think we need and to satisfy temporarily those needs. Instead of, eating clean what you need to eat for nutrition, for proper nutrition. Now that we have everything available, we can just choose what our brains tells us is more important. Sure, it's so rare, we need energy. Like, no, dude, you can get sugar anywhere now. Now you have to eat what's good for you, and now we know what's good for you, right? Your proteins and your complex carbs and everything. And as well, like this dating apps and pornography and OnlyFans and all this shit, instead of going and actually socializing, social media as well, meeting a woman properly, getting to know her, right? Forming an actual, real, proper bond. And even like this, hookup culture that a lot of people do. It's the same, some fucking guy goes to a bar, he's the fucking functioning alcoholic, if that's even a thing. He meets another girl who's just there, and what do you want? They want to fuck. So they go, they fuck, and it's all over with. They are ruining their perceptions of a healthy relationship. They're ruining their prospects of actually, in the future, having a healthy marriage. It is this fucking bars as well. They profit off of that. You have to use your strength to reject a little treat. And the thing is, I don't even think I need to tell you this. How do you feel after you rub one out? Do you feel energized? You just want to jump out of bed, go to the gym, do your homework, learn something, read, further yourself, go for a run. How do you feel after eating a Big Mac, with a fucking 1-liter soda and some fries? Do you really have energy? And if you multiply that for every day of the week, every week of the month, and every month of the year, and every year in a fucking decade, and every decade in a lifetime, who's gonna achieve more? The guy that waits, wakes up, takes a cold shower, takes the risks, is not comfortable, doesn't fucking jerk off, waste his sexual energy, because sexual energy can be used, canalized into a lot of things: art, sports, you know, intellectual endeavors. That doesn't just fucking eat like breakfast cereal with sugars and stuff and waits and is fasted throughout the morning and takes a cold shower and goes for a run and then eats a proper, nutritious, filling and big breakfast of chicken and eggs, you know, a black coffee. It's, you know, I don't know, a fucking mango, right? Who's gonna feel better at 2 p.m.? You know, the guy that had a Cheerios, you know, jerked off for breakfast? Or the guy that went to the gym and then had a balanced breakfast and drinks water and black coffee or tea? Who's gonna feel better about his body? The guy that keeps a journal, that logs his progress, his thoughts? I don't know. Today I thought this, you know? Today I had this reflection. Or the guy that is just constantly on fucking social media, just like, what is my ex doing? You know, I could have hooked up with that girl in 2015, but I didn't, and now I feel bad, and now I'm thinking about this girl, and I want to touch my dick, you know, because it's not an accident. They've hardwired your mind into thinking about the past and thinking about people that you don't even talk to anymore, or people that you will never talk to, and then you get horny, and then you get anxious. Or you're just on Instagram or TikTok and you're watching this like fucking jackass dudes that take PEDs. And you're comparing yourself to them. You want their physique, you feel threatened by them. And you want the women that you're seeing. That is not a healthy thing. That is as well taking out of proportion what we used to live in the olden days. Who's gonna have a healthier, you know, look of women and of their own body? You know, a guy that is not on social media, or a guy that is, a guy that grows natural, healthy human relationships and friendships and whatnot, acquaintances, relationship with women, or a guy that is just on social media, just like, oh yeah, you know, we're friends because we like each other's posts. Like, dude, really? Are you? I've been on social media for almost a month now, and it's been a real difference in my life. And it was by accident that my phone broke. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. And the first thing that I noticed is that I was flooded by sexual thoughts. And, you know, yeah, this girl that I used to talk to, I could have done something with her in 2015. And, like, dude, right? Maybe not 2015, but, like, 2018 or whatever. And I was just, like, in these thoughts, and I was like, I'm not gonna act on them. And it's interesting how hardwired we are to not be alone with ourselves and with our thoughts, and to think. We are hardwired by these companies and these people to just be hooked up for more information, like, you know, this porn star new video, and like this TikTok model or whatever, right? You know, this TikTok dance where they're popping their asses off, you know, just ass every day. And you see the term, you know, dopamine fasting, and you know what, dopamine detox floating around, and let me tell you, it's real. It's so fucking real. And I watched so many videos for years about it, and I was convinced it was real, because deep down you know, and I knew. What I'm saying is, there's a way out. There's a way to regain what it means to be a human and a man. And I can help you with that, with the dopamine detox. Just, you know, I'm in the same journey. I'm not this like super, like advanced dude. But I started, and starting is the hardest part. If you want to follow me through my journey and you want to help you through your journey, consider following my page. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'll go further into this in other videos. I hope you're interested, and I hope you can learn from my mistakes so you don't have to repeat them. Even though most young men in this time have made these mistakes, because that's what they want us to make, mistakes, and to fall into this trap. But there's a way out.